What's up, guys? Back with another video. Since NASCAR is back, I'm back. And also, I don't normally talk about exhibition races, but I decided to talk about this one since it was so hyped up coming into it. The Busch Light Clash at the LA Memorial Coliseum, which was a very exciting event. I want to get my thoughts about it. But Joey Logano, he was the one that won the race and had a battle with Kyle Busch to get the win there. But Logano, he was able to do it. And here he is talking about winning the first clash at the LA Coliseum and more, courtesy of Fox.
I can't believe it. We're here, the LA Coliseum. We got the victory with the old Shell Penzo Mustang. This is an amazing event. Congratulations, NASCAR. Such a huge step in our industry to be able to do this, put on an amazing race for everybody. I'm out of breath. I was so excited about this. It was a big win. It's as big. I'm having a baby. Well, my wife's having a baby tomorrow, our third one, so pretty big weekend for us. And woo!
Logano also talked about how he was able to make the right adjustments to win the race and more, also courtesy of Fox.
Yeah, Paul and Shaggy and the engineers do a great job. The guys working on the car did an amazing job finding speed. We were slow. We were 28th or so on the board yesterday and made some good changes, worked with our teammates, Ryan Blaney, a lot to him too, to see some of the gains they made and ultimately get the win. So I would say my buddy Hudson and Jameson and my wife Brittany, this is cool. I'm headed home after this. So I told her, if you're having the baby, I'm just running right off the track from here. So I don't think it's happening right now, but this is special to get the first next-gen win, the first win out here in the Coliseum. It's a special one, so we're going to have some fun and celebrate it.
So yeah, the clash was awesome. It was definitely a lot of excitement and everything like that coming into it, a lot of talking and everything, a lot of promotion for it. What is an exhibition race? And it was definitely fun to watch and a lot of action that happened like later, like when the main event. But it was incredible seeing like all the heat races that were very calm, and then the last chance qualifier was very, very wild. You got shocking like with how it is with these heat races. Anybody could go home. The only driver who was safe was Kyle Larson because he won the championship. But everybody else, they could have gone home. And a lot of big name drivers did go home, like Kurt Busch, like some of those, like Kurt Busch and Brad Keselowski, champions, did not go to the main event. And you had drivers that did, like Ryan Preece, that like didn't win chip, like shocking, like him and Justin Haley, he did well too. But unfortunately, he got caught up in a wreck later. Larson got into him and he hit the wall like right there around like turn 2 or something like that during the race. And it was definitely wild, but definitely a fun event. And the show and everything was incredible to see like the performances by Pitbull and Ice Cube. It was incredible. A lot of like big name celebrities like associated with Los Angeles or like associated with NASCAR in general. You saw like Jeff Gordon there, Reggie Bush, a lot of big names that were there, like, you know, that had connections with the stadium and everything. The Olympics was there like as well, and also like hosted Super Bowls and like a whole of the USC Trojans and everything like that. So it was definitely a fun experience, especially to watch it. And like, the fact that they were able to pull that off was incredible, especially seeing, they can't do this. It's inside a stadium. Like, how are they able to do it? And they were able to create second groove and everything like that. It was just a lot of fun to watch it. And what would have been nice was that an event like this, like, should have been like, that's what they should have done for the All-Star instead of putting it in a cookie-cutter Texas Motor Speedway. Instead of another, like something like that, they should have tried it like there. This would have been even bigger if it was an all-star race too, like if it had all the heat races and everything like that. But what I liked about this was that it allowed like any driver to get in the race too, regardless like if they won a pole or anything like that. So I did like that aspect, saying like, you know, basically like anybody could get a shot, and you saw that like with drivers like getting in and everything. But definitely like the action was a lot of fun, and especially like that. But yeah, Kyle Busch, it's tough for him, you know, especially since he like should have won like after like he had dominated like the first heat and he won the pole and everything. But it is what it is though. But still, like it was incredible to see. And also I gotta talk about like that next gen car. I haven't talked about it on the channel, but it's exciting to see that next gen car. I thought maybe at some point I might do a video more talking about the car itself, but I gotta talk about like the number placement. Oh, you know, I'm definitely gonna do a video about that, talking about like the number placement and everything like that on the next gen car. But it looked nice seeing like those composite bodies on the track and everything like that. And how meaty they look too, like, and mean they look too, seeing the Mustang and everything like that. So it was nice to finally see the next gen cars on track. And it definitely was a sight to behold, everything like that. But definitely, like, I wish that the race was a little bit like on Saturday night and not Sunday. I wish it wasn't on Sunday, especially people got to go to work or school the next day, and that way, if it was on a Saturday night, the more people will be able to watch and also be able to see the sunset. And especially a race like this should be at night, not during like in the afternoon. Which, I mean, I understand why they did it, just so more people could watch it, like especially like the West Coast audience. That's why they target like for all these late starts and everything like that. But I really wish they would have done that at night. Saturday night would have been better. Would have given that more like that local short track feel. A lot of people are comparing it to Bowman Gray Stadium, and I see that now because both of them are very small, like short tracks, and also Bowman Gray Stadium happens to be also a football stadium as well. Like they have a team that plays there too. So there's a nice comparison there and everything like that, and it's very similar, I mean, to it. So I can see that now, but yeah, I hope they come back. The way it's successful, they had an agreement to like 2023, 2020, like for a couple years, if they like within 90 days, if the race is successful, and it looks like they will get that agreement now. I hope because this was fun, and I hope at some point they might try other events as well, like other tracks. Especially I like how NASCAR is going. Changing it up and taking more risk and chances to go like to short tracks and like different markets that they never would have thought of. You want to take advantage of that now because later it might not be as possible to go to Los Angeles. So the timing was perfect, and it was just incredible. Like I said, of a show to watch it. It's just incredible to see the spectacular like show and everything. A lot of fans went too. Like it was packed too, especially. And they said like I think I saw somewhere saying like 70% like a lot of ticket buyers to like the Clash were like new fans, which is insane to think. Especially you want more fans to get into the sport, especially. So that's always a good thing too. You take them any way you can, but I definitely enjoyed it. I just wish, like I said, it was at night. That way, it might have caused even more drama. Like we saw that there was like drama between Ryan Blaney and Eric Jones late, and Blaney was not happy at all with him, saying, "Oh, wrecking the guy for 7th place." And yeah, short track racing brings that kind of temper. Remember when this happened with Denny Hamlin and Joey Logano too?
He would probably say, short track racing.
And that's the case. That's what he said that back in Martinsville. So like, it tells you that, how like short track racing brings out like, anger and everything like that. So that's great for the fans. Does like, cost something for the drivers too. But speaking of drivers, like also like in the booth, now Tony Stewart, like he joined the booth. That was cool to see. Can't go wrong with like Tony doing the booth. Smoke is a very, big personality like for the sport and everything like that. And you definitely know he's got a lot to say. And it was cool to see him there in the booth, especially with Clint Boyer and Mike Joy. So that was nice to see that. And I hope he stays around, but he's going to stay around for the Daytona 500. I don't know who's going to be like sticking around like after. I don't know if they're going to rotate because, Jeff Gordon left the booth. So let's see like what happens there. And then Jeff Gordon, he was actually on the broadcast with Chris Myers and Boyer and Stewart. And Chris Myers like, oh, get out of here. You're not getting paid for it. That was kind of a funny little segment there to see like Jeff back at doing some Fox stuff. I mean, now that he's vice chairman, he's not gonna have as much time to do it. So, but it was nice to see him like on TV again, as well, like even for a little bit. So it was a good little segue right there. But yeah, definitely it was fun to see like the whole show. Like I said, and Stewart like he did a great job. So let's see if he can keep going and see what happens like at Daytona. So. It was a fun like clash and everything like that. So, and it was awesome. So it's definitely a nice seat for sure. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like, and if you are brand new, subscribe. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.